Rabbi Wilhelm.
Yes? Let's see, what are you looking at?
What are we getting for the Fabrengen?
What are you looking for this taibas for? Fabrengen? Fabrengen, you get some krakarim, some kichlach. The bottom there. You don't give no chocolate, all these fancy stuff. Anyways, let's talk a quick Dvar Torah.
The cakes always look good, better on somebody else.
Okay, this week's Parshas Vayera. The world is in turmoil right now because we're all talking about what's the legacy. What's the legacy that the president is going to leave? Lahavdal Elef Havdalas, by Avram Avinu, we have a strong legacy. Lamana Shiyitzav Esbonav Esbnei Beis Acharav Lases Stoko Mishpat. That's the legacy that Avram Avinu leaves to every year. And in this week's parsha, over and over again, we see Achnasa Sarchim at the beginning of the parsha. We see the caring for another people, how he's fighting, pleading for Zdoing. And the end of the parsha, we see the story of the Akedah, the legacy of Mesiras Nefesh. This is the legacy. I once saw a slogan that says that Yerusha, inheritance, is not what the person, their father, leaves over for you. In other words, he left you a couple of buildings in Manhattan. That's something external. A true legacy is what the father leaves within you. Within you mean the midas, the feelings that a father trained his children to have, tzedakah or mishpat, tzedakah or chesed. That's the true legacy. And that we have from Avram Avinu. Where does Avram Avinu have this power to have these, this chesed and always the faith and always the trust? Is because there's a difference between Lahavdil, the way Avram Avinu approaches world, and Yishmael and Hagar, how they approach the world. There's a fascinating thought. At the end of the parsha, it says when Yishmael and Hagar were giving trouble to Sarah, so they were kicked out. The Abisha says, "Let her go." She took Yishmael and left. The pasuk says, "Vatelach," she left with her son Yishmael. Vatesa. Vatesa in Yiddish, you interpret Fablunget. She got lost. That's the simple pshat. But Rashi says Vatesa doesn't mean she only Fablunget. Chazra lebeis avia leglila. She went back to the avodah zarah of her father. How does Rashi know that when she simple taich means she lost direction? She was traveling back, she lost direction. Rashi says, much more than that. She fablunget means she went back to avodah zarah. Where does Rashi know that from? So there's a very good Chassidish Deher. Now I'll introduce it with the first Perek in Tillim. The first Perek in Tillim, the pasuk finishes. The Perek finishes Ki Yodeya Hashem derech tzadikim v'derech rishoyim toivei. And the simple taich is that Hashem knows the ways of tzadikim, and the ways of the rishoyim will be lost. Let the boss go by. Will be lost. But there's a Chassidish interpretation. Ki Yodeya Hashem. Things happen, and a person says it's all fine because Hashem knows what's going on. Hashem is in control. That's derech tzadikim. That's the approach tzadikim have. And everything's in the hands of Hashem. Everything's happening because of Hashem. The derech rishoyim, however, the ways of the rishoyim is toivin. Oh boy, I lost this. It happened. It's in the erd. That's if you don't bring Hashem into your life, then everything is it happened. It was a mischance or whatever. Yeah. The same comes to the difference between Avram and Hagar Yishmael. Avram has the Eibishter in his life. By Hagar and Yishmael, it says Vatelach Vatesa. She was fablunget. What is fablunget? The minute somebody thinks that I'm lost, I have no direction, that's a sign that he's not connected to Hashem. And that's how Rashi knows to say Chazra lebeis avia. She must have gone back to the way of avodah zarah. Because a person who really has Hashem never says Vatesa, never feels fablunget. He knows I have a direction, I have a purpose of where I am. But then the Rebbe has a beautiful sikha. It's one of the shortest sikhas I see. Look at the sikha. I think it's a 2-page one. The Rebbe says about the Mesiras Nefesh for the Akedah. So it says, of course, Avram was ready to do whatever, and when he finished and he passed the test, he gets blessed with many brachas. Well, let the gentleman, he wants to have a second malach came. One malach says, stop. Don't do it what you want to do. And then the second one came a malach shenis and gives him the bracha. And the commentaries ask, why did you have to have a second malach to come and give the bracha? Why couldn't the first malach that said stop? Why didn't that malach already do it? So the commentaries say that the first malach, at that point, Avraham Avinu yet didn't perform any real Mesiras Nefesh. He was ready to do it, but he didn't do it yet. The second time, before the malach came the second time, over there, Avraham Avinu went, took the ayil, and when he was taking the ayil, he said, at every act that he's doing to the ayil, he said, let it be as if I'm shechting my son. He actually performed the minor way of Mesiras Nefesh. When he actually performs a minor way of Mesiras Nefesh, the malach comes and says, this is not a regular bracha. This is anash and a shvaiti. This is a bracha that comes along with a shavua. When you don't talk about Mesiras Nefesh, you actually do Mesiras Nefesh. That bracha comes along with a shavua that's never going to stop.
Beautiful. Chaim.
Sorry if I interrupted your Ragalach session.
Not at all. How are you?
Baruch Hashem. What's your